There. That should be okay for now.
Thank you so much.
Your Highness.
Don't push yourself, okay? Looks like that device worked. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
There are more serious injuries than I thought. Estelle has saved their lives, but they shouldn't move for a while.
I guess we have to stay and defend them for a little more.
So why not just make this a fort? It's been a while, Yuri. I've heard stories about brave Vesperia. I guess the mercenaries I hired weren't sufficient. Sorry for the trouble.
I'm sure the guilds are in chaos right now, too. Thank you for your help.
It won't really make up for things, but I'll help with the defense.
You're going to fight?
Oh no, I'm a merchant. Just watch.
Commander Flynn, you're alive!
Witcher! Is something wrong?
Yes, that tower near Ospio has created an unusual formula around itself. Judging by the crests, it's absorbing some kind of power. In addition, all residents throughout Ilikia have reported feeling strange. Absorbing? Feeling strange? Is it absorbing human life?
Duke.
Life is very pure mana. Does he intend to use it to attack?
This is what he meant by exchanging all human life to destroy the Autophagos.
The formula is expanding in stages. At this rate, it could affect the entire world. No!
We can't just stand around.
But the spirit's power alone won't be enough. What? But it took out all those monsters! Judging by the size of the Autophagos, we'd need several hundred times the power.
Several hundred? That's gonna be tough.
I guess we have no choice but to change the cores to spirits.
Wait, could you explain what you're talking about?
Oh yeah, we meant to talk to you all about it. Hey Flynn, we want to tell Yoder and the guilds too. Can you call them here?
Oh, Yuri. You seriously want him to call the Emperor to a place like this?
You never change.
What?
Okay, I'll see what I can do. In exchange, you all go talk to the people of the Union in Palestrale.
Okay.
So I guess we're off to Dawngrest and Nordopolica?
Yeah. Mind giving us a ride?
Bye-bye, Flynn. I liked having you at my party. Come back. Anyway, yeah, that's a great way to start an episode. Just wind the viewer's ears off, Masay. You have fun with that. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Tales of Vesperia. So, we're gonna go ahead and kick this episode off with saving, please. Alright, so as you guys can see, everyone's kind of just busted up over here. Okay. Yeah, whatever. No, I didn't want to talk to you too. Okay, so everyone's pretty much down and out, so we're gonna go ahead and take his advice, or rather Yuri's advice, and go to the Union. Here's Sodi again. Thank you for saving Flynn. You guys go on ahead first. I'll catch up. Here we go. I'm not gonna tell anyone. Why? Because I can understand why you tried to kill me back there. There's something you just want to protect, even if it means dirtying your own hands. You lose your senses in the heat of the moment and find yourself doing things you'd never imagine. She tried to push you. Actually, no, she did push you off the top of Zelda. Yuri, you should be angry. I know I am. I know what I have done is unforgivable. It would have been easier if you'd blame me for this. Don't flatter yourself. Don't think I'm here doing this for your own good. I'm not gonna put the blame on you just so you can ease your conscience. But what should I do? I have no intention of lecturing you about rights or wrongs. Go figure it out yourself. Wow. If you can't, go ask someone you can talk to about this, but not me. As Flynn's friend, I'm grateful for the loyalty you've shown towards him. Way to tell her, Yuri. Man, she must be really feeling some guilt. Anyway, we have a character skit here. Sodia and Yuri.
Yuri's not too fond of young Sodia, is he?
I can see where he's coming from, though. Everything about her feels hard as a rock. That's not exactly easy to like.
Ah, cut her some slack. Knights are all a little square. She has a stubborn nature that quick-to-act folks like you and Yuri don't. And that's a good thing.
Stubborn is good? You totally lost me there.
I figured I would. That's why we can't talk without getting on each other's nerves.
No kidding. Anyway, I see a monster here that I haven't seen before, so I'm curious. Let's see what this is. It's nighttime, so we're having some new things popping up. And I probably shouldn't be wasting time with this. Skinny, level 50, 16,200 HP. It's certainly skinny, alright. So let's go ahead and see what this is like. Okay, so this is pretty much what I meant when I said that these monsters are all over the world. And you have to kind of search around in different types of weather and stuff for them all. But I'm not about to do that. I'll just fight the ones that I don't recognize. Alright. Up into the sky again, now that I'm done with that and I satisfy my curiosity. And the next place that we need to go to is Dongres, which is all the way up there. So we're gonna head south. This seems kind of shorter because we can just go like this and be done with it. And we're almost there already. So, pulling this down, I think that should be it right here. Yes, it is. So, the place that we need to go to is obviously the Guild HQ. Because that's where all the head honchos are. I remember the last time that we were here, that kid was like throwing a fit and stole us the Apathea. So I'm sure people wouldn't be too appreciative if they knew that we actually took it. Hey, is that you, Carol? Dine! I used to have a friend named that. Who might this be? I'll do the introductions. This is Dine from the Hunting Blades. He really took care of me while I was in that guild. These are the rest of my guildmates in brave Vesperia. I'd heard you'd start up a guild of your own after our darling Nan gave you the boot. So, things going well so far? Yeah, we're getting by. Carol. Well, what's up? You sure this is okay? You've got a bit of a rocky history with the Hunting Blades, don't you? What? Oh, Dine's not like that at all. This kid has a habit of trying to act way bigger than he is, and others gave him hell about it. Not me, though. I was a fair bit like him when I got started, so I could relate. Aw, that's nice. So we actually did have a friend. Glad to see you seem to be getting along with just fine with your new group here. Wow, that was difficult to say. Yeah, we're giving it our best shot. Oh, say, I actually have a bit of a favor to ask you all. What is it? I'm headed to Dizier soon to take care of a monster. This one sounds like a real nasty piece of work, though. The Chief and Tyson are off on another job, so I can't ask them. So you want us to help you out? That's about the half of it, I guess. Well, should we take the job? Let's go ahead and accept, but we're not going to be doing this quite yet, but we'll have it under our belt. Oh yeah, you'll do it? Sure, a friend of Carol's is a friend of ours. Just let us know what you need done. By the name of brave Vesperia, the brightest star on the canvas of the night sky, we accept this task. Epic pose! Whoa, Carol, listen to you sounding all grown up. Alright then, you all better make sure and get yourself good and ready. This guy's the real deal. My client's waiting for me at Mantake, so I'll go on ahead. He did say Mantake, right? Yeah, anything odd about that? I just wondered what we'd do if the monster he's after turned out to be Oh. So basically, if Pharaoh does turn out to be the target for this job, we'd be better off not taking it. We have already said we'd do it, though, and it is dying. Let's get ourselves to Mente. That should help us decide on a course of action. Alright, so... Yeah, whatever. So it's potentially Pharaoh. But Pharaoh's already kind of dead, even though we didn't do that. Well, technically we did, but we didn't actually kill him, per se. But anyway, like I said, we're not going to be taking care of that yet. We're going to go ahead and head into here and take care of story stuff first. We're actually putting story stuff first, in front of side quests. Who would have thought? Anyway, we're going into the Dawn's Chamber. So, are you telling me to go all the way out to the countryside? I wonder if this place is any good. This place is no good, and Xophius won't work either. We gotta make things fair for everyone. This is something important for the Empire and for the guilds. I'm not gonna be used like some messenger. I don't want to leave Dawngrest at a time like this. It's up to you, Harry. Alright, I guess I'll be going. What? This is important! You're just gonna decide like that? It's alright, I'm not gonna question Harry's decision back there. That settles it. We'll be back at the Little Prince's earliest convenience. Alright, so Harry will be there. That was easy. And now we need to head off to Nordopolica to do basically the same thing. So, just gonna go here. Exit. Wait a second. I actually forgot something. I just remembered something, rather. Remember the old dude in here who's like protecting bunnies and stuff like that? Where is he? No, that's not him. Is he back there? Yes, he is. He's kind of hidden. That's why I didn't remember him. I just got like a quick glance at him. Hey there, I've gotten lots of new recruits thanks to you. As promised, here's your reward. So we got a small pipe. Is that it? Alright, yeah. So, small pipe. Let's see what that is. Makes you feel like it's Carol's! Oh, okay, I gotta see this. I have to see this. Alright, character detail, Carol. Attachment. That's awesome. That is amazing. You know what? Just for kicks. Yes! Yes! That is amazing. I wish I could keep that. Even better. There you go, girly with the mustache. Even though that's kind of contradictory. Alright, I'm gonna make him the determined fighter and take off this attachment. I have my fun. Anyway, now we're done here, so I'll see you guys outside of Dawngrest. Alright, we're done here, and now the next place that we need to go to is Nordopolica, which is directly south from us. Or almost directly south. It's quite a bit ways away, but with Baul, nothing is ever far anymore. It's always within our reach. Makes the ocean just a stone throw away. We're just gonna go ahead and climb down. You know, I really don't want it to be nighttime. I don't care. Just climb down and go into this stupid thing. I understand. We'll wait here until you return. Yes, thank you. That Nat sure is a man of understanding. We got his approval really fast. He's seen through the world's changes before his very eyes. He doesn't have an ounce of suspicion when it comes to others. I wonder if the Union and the Polystrali can get along. Of course they can. They are of the same guild after all. That's right. Now is the time to put their differences aside and join forces. They'll have to get along. You're right. There's still that little prince. Let's go back to where Flynn and the others are. Maybe they've made some progress. Alright, so that's that. And we have a character skit. State of the Union.
The Dawn's absence is still hanging heavily here.
Yeah, I guess so. But still, they're not doing half bad.
You think so?
Sure, they may not show it much though. These guys prefer keeping their distance.
Stand firm, don't fight, watch out for each other, help each other out. Not too close, not too far. I'd say they're doing just fine.
So they don't just simply get along. Men are so complicated.
Men aren't the only ones.
Certainly not. And why are you talking about this in Palestrale? I mean, you should have been talking about that back in Dongrest. We're in Nordopolica now. Come on. So why am I going to the ship? The Baul should be out here. But yeah, that makes no sense why I got that character skit after I talked to Nats. We were talking about the Dawn. The Dawn has no place here. Well, maybe he does, but you guys know what I mean. Anyway, back to that place where Flynn was. And it should be somewhere over here, somewhere near the center. No, that's that place. Let me see. Check the map. There is nothing on the map. Okay, here we go. Right here. If we climb down and look over here, there's a little town. Now, go in and... Welcome to the newly birthed town.
Whoa. They've already built this much?
I can't believe the city's come this far so quickly.
And it doesn't look like they used magic.
Look.
Looks like they burned themselves out.
Looks like the knights put up a fight too.
I guess this is what people do when they work together.
So, how do you like it?
Hats off to you.
How are things on your end, Yuri?
We talked to them. We also told them that we'd talk to His Majesty when we could.
Okay, I talked to His Majesty, and it looks like he'll come. He's coming by ship now.
He's taking the slow route. I'll take Baul to pick him up. Harry and Nats, too.
Really? Won't Baul get angry?
There's no time, right? Baul understands that, too.
That would be a great help. There's no time left.
So the leaders of the world will finally come together.
Now we just have to see if they understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
Spirits. Artefagos. Duke.
Turn all the world's cores into spirits.
It's an extraordinary story.
I know it's hard to believe, but that's the reality we're up against.
No more Blastia, no more barriers? There would be so much chaos.
If we don't do it, then we're all gone, either by Duke or the Artefagos.
There may be no choice, but do you really think people will listen?
I don't think anyone hopes for a future of destruction. We can keep moving forward, even if it's hard.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
The Empire's duty is to prevent confusion and guide people to the future. Now is the time to reign for the people.
We'll have our hands full.
Making new things that will serve for Blastia. Oh, there's business to be done.
We have to think of a way to fight off the monsters without the barriers.
The Mercenary Guild and Hunting Blades won't be enough.
What about combining the Reformed Knights with the guilds?
Sounds interesting, but I don't know if it'll go smoothly.
You're not going to stay until the end?
That's not our job.
Yeah, that's stuff for the important people to work out.
Somehow I think people will have a harder time than they're thinking. It's their job to get ready for that. Our job...
We have to crush the Artefagos and stop Duke.
I see.
Sorry, we left all the dirty work to you.
That's my line. We always leave the hardest part to you all. I apologize.
All right, we got work to do. But how are we supposed to access all the world's cores? I think I know a way. There was something in the research Alexei and Barbos did. Some note about creating a network of Blastia. Really? Where's that note? I brought it with my personal things. Hey, wait! You can't just go looking at people's stuff.
Oh, I'm going too.
They just took off.
Looks like there's a tiny bit of hope.
Yes, it does. I'm sure she'll find an answer if she's that worked up.
Let's just hang out until she does.
Things are starting to look up. All the leaders of the world are in this building talking everything over. And that is one conversation to be had. Anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and give this a rest. I think gathering all the major people in one episode is quite enough. All in a day's work, right? Anyway, I will see you guys next time. MasaeAnela out.